Live in a Twilight World. Yeah, man, let's do another quick video. And this one is called Setting the Stage, Strategic Location. And this is all about the importance of a location when it comes to illusion warfare. So, yeah, man, I've done a few videos so far, like illusion warfare for dummies, basically. The first one is the most important one I recommend everyone watches. It's called What is Illusion Warfare? And then I've done props. Now I'm going to do stage. And then at a later date, I'll do costumes, sonic deception, blah, blah, blah. I'll go on. Obviously, these are going to be very quick videos. Like, try to be under 15 minutes for Instagram and YouTube. And like I said, I'm not going to give everything away because someone, you know, I've got so many people copying my work and fucking getting paid for it as well, that I have to kind of like not give too much away, man, and keep it for a book or something, you know, or keep it for Patreon or whatever. Because it's just getting silly now. The amount of podcasts and stuff I've been listening to, and they're just kind of like copying my concept, but just they're missing out. They just don't use the word illusion warfare, and it's quite funny to listen to them like try and describe it without accidentally saying the word illusion warfare. But anyway, yeah, man, setting the stage. And just for people that are new, have just come across my work, illusion warfare, yeah? The dictionary definition of illusion is what I'm using. A deceptive, untrue perception of reality. Not to be confused with hallucination, okay? I keep having to make this clarification because a lot of people get these words confused and they combine them. But no, man, we're using the word illusion just like a magician uses illusion.
This is not a gimmick. You are actually going to find out how these amazing illusions are pulled off. A warning, if you don't want to know how these tricks are done, better switch to another channel right now.
And here's obviously the very famous quote from old Shakespeare or Francis Bacon or the Count of Saint Germain, that vampire, you know. All the world's a stage and all the men and women merely players. Yeah, man, the world is a stage. And here is the magician stage. I made this photo myself. Here's the magician. Here's the assistant. Or there's two of them in this case. You know, very important, the assistant, right? Here's the event itself. You know, this is the bus, right? This is the bus. The magician is going to make this bus disappear. Here's the lighting. Here's the curtains, right? Now, when you're in the audience and you're looking at the stage, this is what you see, okay? The lights point you to looking at the event. The magician's here. He's being very theatrical and taking your, you know, he's grabbing your attention. So is the very beautiful assistant. Very key for, you know, grabbing your attention. You know, ladies in a red dress.
Were you listening to me, Neo? Or were you looking at the woman in the red dress? I was... Look again. Freeze it.
Right, this is what you can see. But really, there's obviously a lot more going on. The stage itself will have, you know, trapdoors and stuff, which allows the hidden hands, the magician's assistants that you don't see, to run along the bottom and help out and stuff, right? Obviously, above the curtains, there'll be lots of pulleys and ropes and levers and other, yet again, more hidden hand assistants that can obviously drop stuff down onto the stage, drop down curtains. They probably got lighting and stuff up there. Of course, behind this curtain, there's a mirror. Behind this curtain, there's a mirror. There's obviously like some sort of sound guy that's using sound to distract the audience. A lighting guy. Lighting is so important because it obviously spotlights what they want you to look at. You know, if we take a bird's eye view, we're now looking down onto it. You'd be here in the audience, and all you can do really is either sit in your seat or go to the exit or go to the bar or take a piss. That's it. You can't go onto the stage. That's not for you. You're only allowed to look at the stage, okay? If you were to jump out your seat and jump onto the stage, that's it. The show would be over. They'd close the curtains, security would come and pull you off. It just wouldn't be allowed, right? And this is what I'm getting at with these world stage events, okay? This is the metaphor and allegory I'm using. There will be an area where you are allowed to be an audience member and walk around in. Then there will be the main event on a stage. I sometimes use the word film set, interchangeable, but it will be a place where the event is happening, but you're not allowed, but you'll be allowed to see it, okay? And yet again, we're looking at it from above, yeah? Here's the curtains, here's the magician, here's the beautiful assistant, more curtains, and here's the main event. Okay? You're in the audience, looking at the stage. As we know, yeah, with lighting, the lighting will spotlight the main event, what they want you to look at. But it also creates shadow, shadow, shadow. This is where things can be hidden, right? You know, light and shadow are just as important as smoke and mirrors. Here's here what I'm highlighting. This is the trap door. Obviously, you can't see from the stage because you're at the angle where you can't see the trap doors, right? All we have to do is turn the lights off, quickly open on trap doors, and that's it. And yeah, you get the point I'm trying to make here is with the power of lighting, shadow, smoke, mirrors, angles, positions of where you're sat. This is how they create deception. This is how they create illusion, okay? Anyway, I'm sure you get my point with the metaphor and allegory of a stage, okay? So let's now look at examples. Oh, here's just a generic picture of an old Victorian illusion show, magic show. And you can see the spotlight guys here, obviously shining on what they want you to look at. Yeah, the way the audience is set up, you know, you're locked in your seats, you're at a certain angle, you can't see what's going on in the darkness behind. You don't know what's going underneath this stage here. You don't know who's running around backwards here. It's funny because we don't, you know, the whole magician illusion thing, we don't really get to see on TV much anymore, because there was a time it was like big time on prime time TV. You know, not only like magic shows, not only illusionists, but also them shows like behind the scenes, how they do it. But anyway, for an example, let's use the latest illusion warfare report I done, number 6, the Bibby Stockholm syndrome, where I went to the island of Portland. The island of Portland, is that how you say it? Portland, the little island off Dorset where they have this prop. The Bibby Stockholm, a floating accommodation for asylum seekers floating there. Now really what I have to do is get the maps up for this, right? So here it is. This is the island of Portland. And this highlighted here, that's the Bibby Stockholm. Let's zoom right in on it. Oh yeah, look, they've got it now on Google Maps. There it is, man. That's the Bibby Stockholm. Now, if you see my report, you'll know that exactly like that example I just showed you of the stage, the magic stage, we've got the same situation going on here. With this island, there's only one road going in and out. So that straight away is a red flag, right? The fact they can just shut this road off and a regular person like you or me won't be able to get there. But anyway, they didn't do that. That road was open. Because Portland's an island where people live. But the floating prop itself was on this dockyard, which has a security gate here. And then, I can't remember where, but further down a security gate here. So unless you've got clearance, you cannot, by foot, get on to this film set, onto this stage, to see up close the Bibby Stockholm. Okay? Now, what I was thinking was, maybe I'll rent a jet ski, yeah? And I'll just jet ski my way in here and just jet ski up to it, get some good footage and fuck off. No. Strategic location, guys. They thought about this. This here is Portland Harbour, and it's a controlled area. You can't just come in with a jet ski. There's eyes on you. It's got radar systems, everything. So, yeah, again, by sea, you cannot get up close to it. Strategic location. So, obviously, what's the next option going down the list? Let's get up to a high point and look down on it. Well, where they've put the Bibby Stockholm, this is the high point up here, next to the prison. All this bush here, the trees, the shrubs, the angle means you cannot get a good view of it. You can basically see a touch of it when you're about here. Yeah, again, this is strategically done, guys. They've strategically put it here. The hidden hand, when they're planning their illusion ops, they really do consider the location. So, okay, let's go down the list. What's next? We can't walk there. We can't get there by water. We can't get there by looking at a high point. Drone, right? Drone's the obvious one. I don't use drones, but I'm sure there are some people in the alt media that would. But guess what? This here is Portland Prison. And because it's a prison, it's obviously got a big no-fly zone, no drone zone over it, around it. Obviously, because people, you know, prison, people drop a lot of drugs in and stuff by drone, right? Well, that's what people were doing back in the day. And there's a big radar system. Maybe I'll cut the footage in. But there's a big radar system up here. So the drone possibility, no, because you can't. Because like the circle of surveillance covers it. Now, also what you've got to consider is over here. Look at that, man. 2 X's. The double cross follow me everywhere. Here is a helicopter training facility. Also has a no-fly, no drone zone around it. So that's 1 and 2, which would both have a big no-fly zone going over it. So that's it, guys. You can probably you can get to here, and well, you couldn't actually see it from here. You could only see it from here, and mostly you could only see it on the TV, the Bibby Stockholm. Although it was there, and this is the point I'm trying to make, man. Like, location is everything for these illusion ops. You know, you think of the wildfires, which are on an island. I mean, this is an island, right? The wildfires in Rhodes on an island. The wildfires in Maui on an island. You know, whenever they do their illusion ops, they like to do it in a city where they can shut off like trains, shut off bus stops, shut off certain roads. It makes people go into certain directions and stuff. Either into a certain zone they want you to go in, or away from a certain zone they don't want you to go in. Yeah, they highlight what they want you to see. They hide what they don't want you to see, and there will be a clear line which you will not be allowed to cross. So yeah, man, the stage is very important. The location is very, very important. I'm going to do a lot more videos regarding the location and a lot more examples because, like I said, man, it's very key, right? It's very key to any illusion op. We live in a twilight world. There are no friends at dusk.